Alright guys, today we have a ton of fun stuff to go through, a ton of stuff that just got announced about a brand new DLC pack, the biggest DLC pack we have ever had, which includes brand new cars, brand new wheels, and more. Click the link in the description if you guys want to get cheaper keys, Xbox/PS4 memberships, and other stuff for games. I've used their gift card section to get discounts on the hundreds of keys I've bought for crate openings, and it's seriously just an awesome site. So yeah guys, I did not expect to do this video. I was working on another update type video for today, and then all of a sudden psyonix just decided to drop a ton of news on us. And I'm not disappointed with that at all. This stuff is honestly pretty cool because it is the biggest DLC pack we've ever had. I'm not kidding. New cars, new wheels, tons of new items in general. It's seriously a huge DLC pack. So yeah guys, you know what's up. I'm always going to get you the information first and go through every single detail so you know exactly what is coming, every single item, when it is coming out, and how you're going to be able to get it, and also even the hitboxes of the new cars, so you just know absolutely everything you need to know. So yeah guys, if you find this helpful, can we get 2,500 likes on the video for more DLC coming into the game, more update news? I think we can, and without further ado, let's just jump straight on into it. So starting it out here, let's just go into what exactly the DLC pack is. We expected that this was coming, and actually it was in the roadmap a little bit ago, saying that this DLC pack would be coming out and that it was a, what was the word? Partnered DLC pack, something like that, but this time it is going to be continuing with like the Batmobile and the Flash trend. It is just the DC Superheroes DLC pack. So what that means, it's all stuff from the DC superhero universe. I mean, you've got Batman, the Flash, Wonder Woman, stuff like that, and a bunch of other characters actually coming into items as well, and it's honestly pretty sick. And I think a bunch of us actually guessed this, but the release date for this Superheroes DLC pack is March 5th, so just about over 2 weeks away we will be getting this DLC pack. So definitely not that far away, definitely some time to prepare for it, and I'm pretty excited. It's coming super soon, and it's not even that expensive. The price for this DLC pack is cheaper than I would have thought at $4. And I say that's pretty cheap because usually just a car and some decals is $2 by itself. This time it's 2 cars, which obviously would be $4, but we also get, I believe, 2 new wheels, a ton of player banners, and also a brand new boost. So overall, $4 coming out on March 5th. Not too bad, definitely exciting, and I think it's pretty solid all around. So that's some of the nitty-gritty details. Let's jump into the items themselves. So I'm going to show you guys pretty much everything here. I even found some extra images that were kind of hidden on here, so you guys are going to get to see the in-depth stuff. But let's start off with the new wheels, and then we'll get into the cars at the end. But I want to start off with the wheels because I found these to be one of the most interesting things. And I'm sorry, my phone keeps going off. Gotta put that on vibrate. There we go. But the first pair of wheels here is the Wonder Woman wheels. So here is a HD picture. You can perfectly see that it is indeed Wonder Woman wheels for sure, and they're pretty interesting. Definitely some unique colors. Red, blue, and yellow is going to be a little bit hard to customize, but obviously it's fitting with the Wonder Woman colors, the original ones. And the wheel itself is actually pretty cool. I'm really behind the tread. I think the tread is pretty dope. I like how it even lights up a little bit and just looks really unique, looks really cool, and the side of the wheels is pretty cool as well. I mean, it's the Wonder Woman logo. You can't really do anything else because it is a partner DLC. They can't really take it too far without getting into trouble. But yeah, the wheels themselves pretty interesting. I don't know if they have an animation. It looks like they do not. I know the Flash wheels had the sparks going around them, but I don't think the Wonder Woman wheels would have any effect like that. Maybe I'm wrong. If you guys have any ideas, be sure to leave them down below in the comments. But yeah, the Wonder Woman wheels coming out with these as well, and not too shabby overall. Now speaking of wheels, there's another pair coming out, which you guys already know, the Flash wheels. We knew these were coming out to be officially purchased outside of the collector's edition, and finally this is where it is happening. Within this DLC pack, $4, you will be getting these wheels as well, and also you will be getting the 2 banners that come with it, the ones that I already have, and I'm a little sad that they're not going to be as exclusive anymore. I'm just kidding, it's going to be fun. But yeah, the Flash wheels, you guys have already seen them, and in fact you can see them on my car right here if you haven't seen them before. They're very dope, and I actually like them quite a bit because the red and yellow is a cool, unique color scheme, and I love how the wheels have a lightning effect sparking around it. It's very unique. We haven't had anything like it, like this area of effect, besides maybe the K2s and how they kind of had like the icy effect going around them. But the Flash wheels are definitely one of my favorites, and they are super unique. So these are cool. They're going to be coming with this pack as well. And I mean, why not get them? These wheels themselves would be worth $4, so why not? But then along with that, there's one item that we didn't get to see. I looked through all of the images and maybe I missed it. I doubt I did. But with the Flash, there is something called the Speed Force boost, which sounds super interesting to me because it obviously can't be like Yellow Lightning. We already have something like that, but it sounds super unique. The Speed Force boost. Obviously that's from the Flash series, that like lightning trail kind of that goes behind him, but I'm interested to see how psyonix took inspiration from that and made it into a boost. So again, unfortunately we do not have any pictures here, and I'm looking through again just to make sure. No, we do not, which kind of sucks. I do want to see this one, so we'll probably have to wait and see that when it officially comes out, but definitely pretty interesting. Speed Force boost is coming with the Flash items. Oh, and also with the Flash there is a decal for the Venom, and I don't actually have a picture of that as well. Pretty interesting, but yeah. Now let's move on to some of the decals here. Then there's also player banners, a bunch to go through, and I'll try to go through these quick because they're not, you know, they're decals. They're not super interesting, but here you have the Superman decal on the Octane. I like how they put it on the Octane. Definitely deserving of the Superman decal, but on the Octane it looks pretty sick. It has a very detailed logo on the front of it, and then the rest has a nice little pattern. I'm sure you can customize it, customize the color I mean, and I'm not sure however if you can customize the logo itself. I would think that they'd keep that the same exact colors, again, so they don't get into any copyright issues or stuff like that. So it's going to be cool seeing how these play out, how these new decals play out. But yeah, that is the Superman decal on the Octane. Moving on here, we have two of them with the Merc, the beautiful Merc, and its Green Lantern decal, which again, don't know if the logos are going to change color, but they have green and black here, and it looks pretty good on the Merc. Obviously the Merc is not a popular car, but it looks pretty nice on the Merc, you gotta admit that. And then next to it, the Roadhog. That is a, I do not recognize that logo. What logo is that? I think it's Cyborg. Cyborg is the one right there. I don't even know who that character is, but it is a reddish logo. Again, not sure if you can customize it, but looks pretty interesting. It's, I mean, the Roadhog, nobody's gonna use it anyways. I don't know why I'm talking about it. But moving on here, again, we have some other pictures. But actually, we'll come back to some of these decals in just a sec. I first want to go over the player banners, and then we'll jump into the cars. But here are the 9 player banners that you can get, and I know player banners aren't the biggest thing, but gotta show you them so you know exactly what you're getting. And as you can see, you have the Aquaman one, pretty sick. It's like a green and tannish color, kind of tannish yellow color. Looks pretty unique, looks pretty cool. I mean, if you're a fan of Aquaman, go for it. I'm sure you'd love it. Then you've got the Batman logo next to it, which is one of my favorites. I think this one is super dope. And also, I don't know if any of these are animated. Like, I think the Cyborg one would probably be animated. It would be cool if it had that light kind of like blinking, and it looks like it does blink. So I think this one would be animated. It would make sense to me, but either way, it's pretty cool on its own. Next, you have the DC Comics and the Flash one, which we already saw. You guys have seen me using the Flash banner a ton for like a month or so since I had it from the collector's edition. But these two are indeed the ones from the collector's edition, and you will be getting them now. Next to that, you have the Green Arrow. Pretty typical green and yellow. Looks pretty solid, but if you're a fan of Green Arrow, the show was pretty popular. I'm sure you'd like this one as well. Next, you have the Green Lantern, and this one has to be animated as well. I think this one is sick. I love the sort of galaxy sky effect to it, and I'm thinking since it's sort of glowing that it would have to be animated. That would make sense to me. It looks like it's animated, and it looks like it would be pretty cool anyways. Then moving on, you have the Superman, pretty basic, red and blue. I mean, is there really anything else to say? And then next to that, you have the Wonder Woman one, which is actually pretty dope as well. I like the sort of golden bars effect to it. It's pretty unique and pretty cool. So there are the player banners. Pretty good all around, but you know, they're player banners. It's not the biggest item on here. However, definitely the biggest items of this little announcement are the new cars, and both of these are new Batmobiles. So let's start it off here with the 98 Batmobile, the very old Batmobile, probably like one of the first, if not the first. I'm not an expert on Batman, but as you can see, here is the 98 Batmobile. And also, you guys know I'd get you the hitboxes of these. You knew I would. And this is credit to Corey Davis from psyonix. So the 89 Batmobile, the one right here, has the Dominus hitbox. So pretty solid there. I thought it would have been more like the Plank Batmobile, the one that we've had in the game since like the very beginning. Or maybe the Endo or something. But now that I'm looking at it, it does look like the Dominus hitbox. And it looks pretty dope all around. So I mean, if you haven't seen the 98 Batmobile, this is exactly like it. They modeled it perfectly. And it looks pretty cool all around. I'm not sure what trail is behind it and what boost. It might have a custom boost, not 100% sure, and also a custom trail maybe, but it definitely has its own special wheels, and I'm not sure if the wheels will be able to be switched out onto other cars. I actually don't know. I think these ones might be switchable, but anyways, there is the 98 Batmobile. Definitely pretty sick. Moving on here to the second Batmobile. This is the one you guys are going to be super excited for because it is the Tumbler. The Tumbler from the Dark Knight series, and I mean, it looks pretty dang good. I mean, come on guys. guys. Is there really anything you need to say about this? It's the tumbler. I mean, come on. It is exactly like the one from The Dark Knight. It's got the weird 2 wheels in the front, the bigger wheels in the back. And speaking of these wheels, I have no idea if you're going to be able to switch these out. I would assume not, because they are different wheels for the front and the back. But either way, along with that, it also has a boost in the back, which looks like the one on the 98 Batmobile as well. So I don't know. Maybe it will be a custom boost. Maybe it's the Light Force boost. I really don't know for sure. But yeah, just going through a bunch of the pictures here. Let's also talk about the hitbox. So again, from Corey Davis, the official hitbox for this car is the Octane. The Octane hitbox, which is really surprising to me. I didn't think it would be the shape of the Octane, but apparently that is its hitbox. So this is going to be really cool. We've got the Dominus hitbox and the Octane hitbox, 2 of the most popular ones. And especially for the Octane, we haven't had a new DLC car with the Octane hitbox in quite a long time. But yeah, there is the tumbler Batmobile. It is pretty dope and looks pretty good all around. But yeah, the tumbler is definitely going to be my favorite. Well, I shouldn't say that. I usually use the Dominus hitboxes, but since I've been using the Werewolf, I'm not sure exactly which one I will choose yet. I'll probably see how both of them feel. But again, the Octane hitbox on the tumbler is going to be really interesting. It doesn't really look like a car that's tall enough to be the Octane or short enough width-wise to fit into that hitbox. So that's going to be kind of funny. Maybe it will feel like it, maybe it won't, but I honestly can't wait. Oh, and also real quick, before we jump into the final thing here, let me know which of these you guys are probably going to use. I'm super curious to see which ones you would pick. Do you want to go with the 98 Batmobile with the Dominus hitbox or the tumbler with the Octane? Let me know down below in the comments, and let's talk about it there. And actually, now that I'm looking at something here on this site, it does say under wheels, the Dark Knight tumbler. So are these wheels in fact able to be moved around to other cars? These would actually be pretty cool, because it would be having a different wheel for the back and then different wheels for the front. Might actually be pretty interesting, and since it is under wheels, that might actually be happening. But then along with that, you also have the 98 Batmobile wheels. So those will probably be customizable as well. So definitely expect that. So there you guys have it. There is the 2 new cars, but we also have one other thing to go through, the final decals in this last little shot on the trailer. We'll go through these real quick, but first on the left, you have the Aquaman decal on the Breakout. Pretty simple. Again, not sure if you can customize the colors, and that's going to go for all of these, but I mean, pretty dope. Breakout's a alright car. I think people still use it quite a bit. But then behind that, you have the ones we already went through, the Superman on the Octane, and then the Cyborg on the Roadhog. But then you have the X-Devil, which is the Wonder Woman decal. Pretty simple, pretty legit. It's a funny one to put it on the X-Devil, but I mean, hey, it's the new decal. Might as well show you guys it, and it also has the new Wonder Woman wheels on there as well. Besides that, there's a couple other decals we didn't get to see. Or actually, we did get to see all of them. Oh, wait, no, the Green Arrow decal on the Hot Shot is the one we didn't get to see. Oh, and also there's one on the Paladin, the Batman decal on the Paladin, and also a Flash decal on the Venom. So pretty interesting all around, but with that all out of the way, those are all of the new items coming on March 5th for $4. Going to be in the DLC store. Super simple, and there you guys have it. There's all of the information. You know I get it to you. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button in the center to be the first to hear about news like this as soon as it comes out. And you can also check out my previous videos here, such as on the left, spending 120 keys to fully customize my car with victory crate items, and then on the right, going through the new leaked RLCS items. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm TheLlamaSir, and I will see you guys next time.